Hello everyone. Today we're taking a lap around VIR, Virginia International Raceway, in the SR10 Radical. It's week 6 of the Radical Racing Challenge 2023 Season 2. We took some laps around the track in an official practice, so the details of the track are the following, like track temperature around like 26 degrees Celsius, moderately low usage, and as you can see, my best lap was 1:43.4. We do have some room for improvement, that's for sure. The optimal was just below 1:43. However, I hope this lap will just give you like an idea of what can be done. It was down to lap 14 of the practice, so braking points and references changed quite a bit, especially like in the first 4 to 5 laps. And with a lighter car and warm tires, you can definitely improve your pace. So be patient at the beginning, especially on the race. And let's go and take a look at the lap. All right, so let's take a look at this lap 1:43.4. Let's get started. We're in 6th gear, full throttle on the straight. Now, first couple laps, I like to be at around like 5 as a braking point. After that, I can push it to 4, just past 4. So we can take a quick look. Yeah, we'll say between 4 and the Michelin mark, something around there. You can go like quite heavy on the brakes. Make sure that you start trail braking once you start getting into the corner. Slow down, you slow down. Now this was a bad corner for me. What I want to do is just to hug the curb and stay on the inside up to when I can actually like give power back, so I'll have a quicker exit. This was not the case. As you can see, I start to go wide here. So at this point, I straighten it up as much as possible to be back on the throttle. Now this corner is just in preparation of the next corner. So you want to try and cut as much as possible on a straight line, because by the time you're on the apex, you're already braking for the next corner, especially on cold tires. So you go down one, we're in third now. I could have tried to go a little wider here, but what I really want to do is like make sure that I hit the mark, which I don't hit on this lap by the way, and to have like a relatively fast exit up to the next section. So yeah, here I could have been hugging the curb, instead I'm still on the tarmac, but what I want to do is like use everything on exit, and again, as a braking point, on cold tires, as soon as the curb is done, I'll start braking. Now, because this was lap 14, my tires were already warmed up, definitely warmed up, and I was also lighter on fuel, so I kind of push a little more just before the grass comes together with the white line. I go in second and I hug the curb here, so I'm staying on the inside as much as possible, as well as here. So here you can also cut on the curb, just make sure you get at ease with penalties and slowdowns, because it's very easy to get one here. So now I'm in third and I'm partializing. This is a crucial corner because the rest, the next 20 seconds of the track are like flat out. So as fast as your exit is here, the more like you're gonna gain on the next section. So I'm in third, I'm just partializing here, like I'm not hitting the brakes, rather be like slow on entry and have like a good exit so I can maximize the next part of the track. Again, hug the curb, hug them all, straighten up, same thing with the next section, like flat out, and we're gonna go through it. Now at this point, especially on cold tires, I like to start partializing the throttle on exit because I want to stay as much as possible on the right, because the next left is a tricky one. It's very easy to go wide on the grass and takes forever to come back on track. So I'm starting to partializing the throttle here. Like I want to make sure that I have time to set the next corner properly. I'm already on 5th gear. And now, like on this lap, again, I don't take the best corner in this case, but I want to be on 4th and make sure that once I enter the corner, I'm on throttle. That's not the case, and you'll see. I'm still braking, and only now I go on throttle. That's kind of wrong. This is another crucial part of the track. You want to make sure that you're like between 4 and 3 on braking. Like on cold tires, just past 4 I would recommend, just to be safe, but that's my level of comfort. On warm tire, like lighter car, I'm usually like try to aim for around 3, and I want to use as much track as possible in this section between the two corners, which is pretty much like only one corner. You can like tie them together. It's like a closing radius corner, so we're still gonna partialize the braking because we want to have a good exit after, we'll see. So see, I'm still on full throttle here. Ideally, I want to be more on the left to maximize the track. At this point, I'm not. So all I wanted to do is find like a straight line to brake hard, just to make sure that I don't overshoot the corner. See, at this point, I'm still trying to gain more room on the left, and I'm starting to get off the brake, at least like partially, because I'm gonna turn soon. And I'm in second, and I'm just like giving a bit of an input to make sure that the car turns, but I don't want to like press it too much, or you're gonna have massive understeer here. The goal of this corner is to get it tight and have a good exit, because we're approaching the back straight, and there's a lot of time to gain or to lose if you don't get like a nice exit. So stay tight, and I'm using as much track as possible on the exit, and this is gonna be, of course, full throttle until the braking point, which are gonna reach in a second. So let's get a little closer. On cold tires, my braking point, my reference is the 5. I can push it up to 4 or just past 4, like on when I'm up to speed. Anything more than that it's kind of tricky for me, and I rather lose a tenth on entry than like 10 seconds because I'm on the grass and on the top of the hill. So I'm getting close here. That's almost Mark 3. And what I want to do here is like straighten the braking like as much as possible. So I'm kind of like drawing like a straight line to this apex. And in this part of the track, I want to maximize the braking. Then I will have to bend left slightly. So I'm going to lift a bit. And definitely like I have to lift before entering like on the downhill, like right corner after that. So this is second gear. You see like at this point, I'm already like trail braking, and I'm just gonna get rid of the brake completely once I hit the curb on the inside, because I wanna like make sure that I can maximize the exit. No braking here, I just let the car do its job. And I wanna have a good exit here, because actually you can gain quite a bit of time, like if you can get on throttle early, because the next braking point is around here. Let's get back 1 second. This one, again, it's a good time to cut on the curb a bit. Make sure you're comfortable with that. Sometimes if you take too much curb, it might upset the car and you end up like wide around these trees. But if you find how much you want to cut, which is pretty much like this, I don't think there's much more room without upsetting the car. That should give you like a decent exit for the end of the lap. I'm on third here. I'll try to stay tight here. I want to like open up the corner and have the best situation to get on the throttle quickly. So the car rotates a little bit there. If you go on the gas quickly, it kind of help you like getting out of the corner. And we're at the end of the lap. So this was a 1:43.4. I hope it can be helpful for you. If you want to leave any comment or tell me what I can do better, or if I should like stop doing this at all, just let me know in the comments, and see you around. Thanks.